All right, well, it feels like it's supposed to on the calendar, early November. We're going to have a brief warm up back to the low 80s before a sharp drop in temperature next week. Still kind of working out the numbers for just how far down the temperatures will get, but definitely looks to be not quite even chilly, but cold, at least for a few days next week. Temperature-wise, highs are gradually increasing. Just briefly hit 70 degrees today. More low 70s tomorrow, mid 70s going into Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe briefly into the lower 80s by Friday, staying in the 70s this weekend. And that 65, I kind of put a question mark by it because I'm really trying to figure out just how cold this next air mass will get. Gradually, our chill in the late evenings and mornings coming up. We'll start off the day Tuesday in the low 40s, low 50s. Tomorrow morning, more upper 40s, mid upper 50s. Probably going to struggle to find any 40s by Thursday morning, and then most everyone in the 60s by Friday morning. Here's what's going on. Two reasons why we're expecting this warm up. High pressure is shifting off toward the east coast. As that happens, our winds change direction. We start to see more of an easterly and eventually southeasterly wind. Soon as we get winds off of the Gulf, we start warming up and start turning more humid. At the same time that is happening, an upper ridge is sitting over us. This leads to a warm up. And even though the upper ridging isn't going to last all week long, we're going to see what is called a zonal flow, meaning the flow in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere are from west to east. So it keeps the colder air north and the warmer air south. So that'll just keep us on the warmer side. But what we're waiting on is not this little dip in the jet stream, this deep upper trough that is going to bring in some very cold Canadian air. This next air mass is originating over Hudson Bay, Canada, and coming down to the deep south. The big question will be just how far south does this air mass get it? Certainly does look like it'll kind of bottom out across the Ohio, maybe Tennessee Valley, and hopefully continue to dig south into the deep south, which would mean a big drop in temperature for us. We'll see. Again, we're still looking at the numbers. We're under mostly clear skies outside right now. It's a chilly but pretty evening. 55 right now at Kenner. Metro area, some of the milder temperatures, as many of us are in the 40s right now. Our high did briefly get up to 70 degrees. In the next couple of days, it'll be more 70s widespread. 40s on both sides of the lake, with again the metro area usually hanging on to that milder air. Another chilly morning to start our day tomorrow, and even still pretty chilly on Wednesday, Thursday morning. Those afternoon highs though getting back above normal by Wednesday, staying into the 70s by this weekend. And then here comes that big temperature drop. Some instances of a few of the models are indicating widespread 30s and 40s, and wind chills going into early next week in the 20s and 30s. So again, we're still looking at the numbers, but definitely expecting a big drop in temperature to begin next week.